Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Shade.
Shadeinthecity.
I'm your girl Treese,
It's Nels.
and today we are jumping into our review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 5, episode 5, and we know we all been waiting for it because it's the big
It's
altercation.
all they've been showing on all the previews for Love and Marriage Huntsville. This scene right here.
We done seen it all on social media for the past I don't know how many months. So yeah, let's get into it, break it down, and I guess we can decide who's at fault, even though it ain't hard to figure out. It ain't hard to tell. Anyway, let's get into it, y'all, and let's get shady. And if you haven't already, please make sure that you hit that like button.
And that subscribe button.
And then let's get into it and let's get shady.
So Stormi pulls up in the infamous
Gold
gold G-Wagon. Okay, we know Stormi's truck when we see it. Okay. And Destiny says, she knows after the things that they've experienced together, she really ain't about to walk up in that place. She's like, no, I don't want her here. She says that the energy that they shared in their last 2 encounters was not good, and that's not the type of energy she wants for her place of business. Her reopening. So Destiny tells her store manager to go let Stormi know she don't want her up in there.
The store manager's name is Ashley, by the way.
I said Ashley.
Oh.
I said Ashley. Okay. At the time, I didn't know her name. Leave me alone. Cut it down.
I want to say something else, but I'm gonna be nice because she was just following directions.
Stormi said that too. She said, "Yeah, I get that, but we're gonna leave that alone." So Ashley goes outside to let Stormi know she has a beautiful truck. We know flattery gets you everywhere, and then lets her know, but Destiny don't want you to come in. So Ashley tells Stormi that Destiny just don't want no drama. Stormi's like, "Boo, there wasn't gonna be no drama."
Huh? She handles it very gracefully.
Yeah, she was like, there wasn't gonna be no drama, I just brought her a Gucci purse. And tells her, you know what?
Flowers.
She was like, I'm gonna give her the flowers. I'm gonna keep the purse. Like she don't want me to come in. It's A-okay. Right. So Malika is basically pleading with Destiny, telling her, look, be the bigger person, at least let her come in, give you your gifts, And Destiny is basically standing in her shit. And eventually decides, okay, let her come in, bring the stuff. So she tells Monica to go outside and let her know. Lord have mercy. Stormi, in the confessional, she says, she's a big gift giver. And immediately after the Galentine's, she ordered, I guess, the purse she was referring to, because, not the flowers. And, she felt like this would be a great time to give it to her. It says that she saw the flyer for her reopening online, and she support Black businesses. So she was coming up there to do just that. So Stormi comes inside, after Monica and, this whole little thing. Monica tells her she can come inside. Monica actually had to go at it with Ashley for a little bit, like, no, bitch. She told me she can come in. I need you to sit back and relax, okay? And Destiny
out here being the damn mall police, motherfucking Paul Blart mall cop and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Destiny didn't even acknowledge her. She acted like she did not exist. She acted like, she had her back turned, like, bitch,
she acted childish.
Like, childish, basically. You knew she was coming in. And Stormi still stayed in good spirits. She hands her the Gucci purse, lets her know, that she's giving it to her because she wants them to be good. She wants them to be Gucci. Destiny tells her that she appreciates it, and Stormi tells her that, she's like, okay, so where's the gift table so I can go sit this down? And, they can talk some other time. I'm glad that she let her know that I'm not here
to
rehash anything or address anything. I'm here really to genuinely support you. And she says that, she's doing something in a field where they don't get a lot of recognition. So in a confessional, Destiny says that actually the gifts annoyed her more than her crashing the party, because, you know, if she really wanted to support her Black business, she would have brought her Black business products. Now, apparently, so, okay, no, listen. I think I know where you're going, because I was like, maybe this was like a last minute thing. You know, you didn't invite her. She, you know what I mean? Like, she couldn't get stuff for your business, right? But I don't know if you've seen it, but later on, Destiny said something to the effect of, I don't know if Stormi said it, but, or if that's the energy she gave, but Destiny said that she was like, oh, I got a small business and you don't want to put your products in my store, which could be hurtful. You're a small business. These are some big major line products that they sell at freaking Walgreens, Target, and that's something you would want in your store. And if somebody's telling you that your business is too small, go ahead, say what you want to say.
So I actually know for a fact, because I watch a lot of Stormi's lives, and I know for a fact that she went on live and she talked about how, I believe it was around the Galentine's event, and they were talking about doing business together. And guess who showed their whole behind? Both of them equally. I'll give them that. They both showed their, but I think I even said it back then in that review. Why would you fuck with somebody you're trying to do business with that can help you? So now here we are.
I say the same thing about Martell. I can say the same thing about Martell, but.
And then not even that, no tea, no shade. But if I was Stormi, I don't know when you're open. You ain't got nobody to operate the store. Like, come on.
You did say that you're the worst. You're horrible.
Let's be real, okay? I'm sorry. So all this childishness and being mad at somebody that you can actually benefit from, that's how you know you're not a good businesswoman. And just like Miss Van said, and yes, I'm going to say it early, you ain't going to be in business long, boo. Acting like this.
I can understand from Stormi being a businesswoman, right? I'm here to support you. And no, she didn't bring any products, but yes, you're correct. Destiny's business, it has a history of not being open when it's supposed to be or whatever. So what I'm not about to do is put my products that I had to spend money on to make in your store and let them sit and collect dust because you're not open or for whatever reason, and I'm not collecting money off of that.
Even if you would have had been on guard coming in, the way that Stormi came to her, spoke to her, and tried to get her to let her defenses down, and she was still sitting up there, I'm on 10. I'm on 10. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You're on, as Tisha said, you're giving.
You know what? At this point, we could just say there was a fight at the end. Right. And you done skipped to so many different scenes. Well, and we're done.
Oh, go ahead.
Basically, everybody's trying to talk Destiny off a cliff while Stormi is making her way around the room. Maurice tells Stormi, like, that was a great gesture, you know, and says, like, that he thought that was cute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like we said, you know, you giving a Gucci purse to say, like, we good. You know what I'm saying?
I believe Marcel thought she was being petty.
He did. He thought what did he say? Welcome to Pettyville or some shit like that.
Yeah, he said, welcome to Pettyville. She was like, no, I was really being genuine. Marcel was like, okay.
Kimmy and Tisha are off to the side talking about it, and says that, you know, it was a nice gesture, and instead of an olive branch, she extended a whole dozen of roses. And notices Destiny's face and says, like, they feel like she really ain't received it. So everyone in the store is basically talking about this whole Destiny and Stormi drama situation.
I'm on 10. I'm on 10.
Let me say something. Especially if we ain't even got no real beef. We don't got no real beef. We had like one or two arguments. Like, I'm gonna feel like, damn, like you're really like, that was super dope. That was super dope. Not even the Gucci purse. The fact that you showed up, right? I'm a small business. People know who you are. You're in freaking major stores, right? You came to support my business, a Black business. I'm clearly smaller than you are. And that would mean a lot to me. I didn't even have to extend the invitation.
Right.
And you seen it and you decided, you know what, I'm going to come and support. On top of that, you got me a $2,000 Gucci purse. How was that not an olive branch? Like, how are you not? You know what? It ain't my business. And you know what?
This is it was Nika that said she was stupid as hell too.
She said Caucasians do it all the time.
They don't like
people that they don't like.
They still take your money.
So, you know, Tisha and Kimmy are off to the side, talking about how it was a great gesture. And basically, they really can't understand what the real issue is. They're like, they really didn't have no beef. And basically, I feel like it was it Kim? I feel like it was Kimmy and Tisha. They were talking about how, like, it must have been like some type of
something buried within or something.
Or something, you know what I mean? Because it's getting too deep right now. So, you know, Kimmy and Tisha, I put their name together.
Oh, wow. Okay, Keisha.
Together. Kimmy and Tisha are over there talking about her face is all screwed up. And basically, that seems like, boo, my face is not screwed up. Kimmy's like, well, I'm telling you what I see. It's giving.
I love how direct Kimmy is.
You know what though? She is direct, but she's like respectful too. It's not like she just automatically says what comes to her brain. Like, it's like it's not word vomit.
She chooses her words wisely.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And she basically asked her at what point does the olive branch matter? And she's like, I'm cordial. Like, she's here. We just ain't moving forward. And they're like, Kimmy's like, okay, so I didn't even realize that it was that deep. Like, I don't even know. Like, basically, Kimmy is like, you know what? She's hard to read. I ain't about to exhaust myself with this bullshit. Who's in Pettyville?
I'm just saying. It's the childishness for me, but okay.
But she's the bigger person.
Right. Mel arrived in her G-Wagon. And she arrives with Miss Van in tow. And the first thing she does, and I made a point to cite this, is say hello to Destiny when walking in her store.
Took a picture of it in case you didn't catch it. Literally. But then I saw that, you know, of course, Owen ran it back or whatever. Yeah. But
Miss Van greets her as well. And they proceed to walk around the store. Now, Kimmy says to Destiny, you know, guess the gang's all here, and she's basically not amused at all by this. I mean, she already was sitting there gas face. So she also says she feels some type of way because she thinks Mel walked in without speaking to her. Mel and Miss Van go over to greet, I forgot, who were they talking to? Martell. While Destiny goes to speak to her father, Mel then goes to speak with Stormi, and they discuss how her mama is sitting in the car because she's hot about what happened coming into the store.
Oh, she meant hot like that.
That's what
so you know what? Okay, so when she said she's hot, right? I was like, okay, like maybe, you know, like it's Alabama or, you know, it's hot in the store. But then when she kept on saying it, she was like, yeah, she's hot. She's hot. I was like,
yeah, no, she was upset.
Did she mean like mad? Because, you know, the mom was there when she saw like, oh, you can't come in the store or whatever.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So Mel says she got about 10 minutes herself and she dipping. I said, damn, Mel. Stormi, she's literally said, I'm just coming to grace y'all with my presence and support a Black business. So Stormi tells her that she brought gifts for Destiny and tells her how she almost got turned around at the door by the store manager. Meanwhile, Destiny is contemplating kicking Mel out of the store because she's still on this. She didn't speak to her. And her father basically tells her that she needs not stoop to her level. So Stormi is telling Mel how she just wanted to come and support at, you know, as her shop is actually down the street. So Mel tells her that she's super proud of her. And, you know, she's like, Destiny will be all right. And basically lets her know she needs to let Destiny be. Stormi just feels like, you know, you talk about emotional intelligence, and me and Nels were actually just having a conversation about this.
We were 2 seconds ago.
Literally. And she's like, what's more emotionally intelligent than being the bigger person and purchasing somebody a $2,000 purse as a peace offering? So
that's, and I think she even said, because you wouldn't do that for somebody that you don't want to like be cool with. Yeah. Right.
So Mel tells her, when you do things that are good, it's okay, even if people don't see it. God sees it. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, Stormi, she's funny, because the whole time she was like, I can go take the purse back. I can go take it back.
I think if Stormi would have known that Destiny was over there talking about she ain't gonna wear the purse, she would have went and took it back. Because what I'm not about to do is spend $2,000 on a purse, on a peace offering for a bitch that don't even like me, and you're talking about not even wearing the purse.
Right. And she tells Stormi they need to plan a sound bowl energy day. As they're having this conversation, Destiny's store manager, Ashley, is trying to tell her she should go over and speak to the ladies. Destiny feels like, why would I talk to the ops, I guess? You know, and so the store manager comes over and sees if they need anything, and asks if they need help. And Stormi is mean mugging the hell out of her. And we all know why. And Ashley asks, you know, are you okay? So then Mel is like, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. But Stormi's face is like,
Stormi didn't say nothing. Because literally, woman, you just tried to kick me out. Like, you just tried to turn me around.
No, Stormi's face to me said, that's what's up. Bitch, say one more word. That's what's up.
No, that's what's
up. Anyway, then, you know, she lets Mel know that that's the same person that tried to, you know, keep her from coming in the store. Mel, you know, basically lets her know, look, I understand, you know, why you might feel some type of way, but she's just following in the direction of Destiny. And Mel knows that, you know, Mel basically says that on her way out, she plans on having a moment with Miss Wanda and confronting and basically having a word with her about speaking on her kids. So Miss Van and Martell are actually talking about the kids, and she's telling him how kids can sense tension, and he agrees. She tells him she knows the kids are happier to see them doing things together again, and he tells her about how Mel came over the other day, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." And you know how she even extended an invitation to him.
He was reading too far into that,
right? And how she extended an invitation to him to join them in Destin for family vacation. So Miss Van says in confessional that she trusts Mel to do whatever is best for the kids and their family. As they head out and leave the store, Ashley wishes them well and they say goodbye. And she tells them to come back. Destiny then runs after Mel. This is how you know. It was like, girl, you sat there that whole time, didn't say nothing. And then you gonna wait till she walking out the door. It was giving, I don't know. I'm not a crazy Destiny fan anyway, but this episode really, really turned me off to her. Like, I'm not on 10. I'm at a 0 with Destiny right now. And she basically tells her, you know, next time you come in my store, you need to speak. And Mel's like, bitch, you know what? I'm not even. She said,
run the tapes back.
She's like, run the tape back. She's like, you know what? Sometimes people are looking for a moment. I'm not giving you that moment. And Destiny's like, you know what? Bye, Felicia. I should have had you escorted out like you had Tisha escorted out.
If I was Tisha, why you putting my name in this shit? Like, that was an embarrassing moment for Tisha.
Right. So then Mel walks over to Miss Wanda, and Miss Van goes back and tells Ashley that Destiny won't be in business law acting the way she does. Destiny runs back after Miss Van and tells her to worry about pimping her daughter.
I didn't know where the hell what the hell are you talking about?
Because I think, she helps her out. I think that she like manages her stuff in some type of way, like with the t-shirts and stuff like she put her mom on, as anybody would. If I can give my mom a job, yeah, work for Marceau no more. Absolutely.
That's pimping your daughter?
I don't know. I just thought that was very piss poor for her to say, or that's all you could get, but whatever. So Mel is going on live with her fans. Now, I do remember this because I remember watching the lives. So Mel goes on live and production tells her to get off the live because they're filming. Now, what they did not know was that Miss Wanda was already on live. And when, yes. And when
I know that.
Yeah, remember? So when Miss Wanda was on live and they had hers cut, that's how everybody knows about the fight before the show came out. That's why it's been out for months, because Miss Wanda was on live the whole time. They were recording the show.
This is before Melody stepped to her?
Yeah, like no. Well, she was on live before Melody stepped to her, and she was like, "Oh, I'm outside the Madani store. Da da da. I'm selling."
Okay, so she didn't get on live just because of that situation. She was already on live.
So what it is I guess what you don't see is that Miss Wanda is on live. When Mel walks up there and gets on live, Miss Wanda is already on live. Miss Wanda just puts her phone down because she hears production tell Melody to get off. But what Miss Wanda didn't realize, because she don't need to be on live at 60-something years old, and I'm not playing ages, I'm saying a 60-year-old that ain't got no damn sense. She don't know how to turn it off. So it's recording the whole time, and that's why everybody knew what happened.
So was she trying to turn it off and she just didn't know how?
Yeah.
Okay, so she wasn't being super duper messy. She just didn't.
You hear production be like, all right, everybody phone, you know what I mean? And she's trying to, she thinks she turns it off and it's still recording the whole time. She then spots Bernard. Bernard is another one who likes to get on live.
That is like the male version of her.
Of Wanda.
Yeah.
And but Bernard, and again, I, be watching, I stay on top of the live, stuff like that. Bernard went on live and basically said something about some choppers. And how he was basically threatening Mel. When I see you in these streets and I got choppers. And so that's why Mel was like,
okay, so you know how many times I had to run that back and still didn't understand it?
That's why I say you really have to be watching the lives and be into it. And then, like, as it plays out, you're like, oh, now it all makes sense.
He said he got them choppers from Mel?
Yes. So when Mel...
she addressed his ass first. Yo, I'm just fan right now. I'm learning all the tea.
That's what we're here for, Shade Squad. You're welcome.
Yeah. I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. And I had to rewind it so many times. I was like, okay, I have no idea what the hell is going on with this.
No, Bernard out
here.
And
he was acting like he was oblivious. Like he didn't know what the hell she was talking about. Why would I have beef with you?
Now he acting like...
Why would I have beef with you?
Right. And that's when Wanda comes in and Wanda's like, yeah, bitch, we said it.
She was like, you gonna have beef with her because I got beef with her.
Right.
Okay, Wanda.
So then Mel is like, okay, Wanda, so now you want to smoke? Damn. So Miss Wanda type of way, and basically her and Mel are going back and forth. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I caught every little word, and I'm not gonna do that to y'all. The preface of it is basically she addresses Miss Wanda and tells her she needs to keep her kids' names, half names, in any shape, form, or fashion out of her mouth. Miss Wanda is looking for a video. I guess that
as to why she doesn't fuck with Mel.
No. She's looking for is the video to support her argument of why she said, I didn't question, because remember, she said, I didn't question the fraternity of your kids. Martell is the one that said, and she's trying to bring up this interview with Heavenly. That's what she's trying to...
I remember in the confessional, she said that the reason why she was even questioning was because of Martell, right? And that was with Dr. Heavenly. But when so the reason why I thought that she was looking up why she didn't fuck with Mel is because Mel was like, okay, Wanda, what's your beef? And she was like, I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna bring it up for you why I don't fuck with you. So I thought the reason why she was looking at her phone was for whatever it was that she didn't fuck with her.
Or
but if that was the case, she really could have just said
the clip that we saw where we know
if that was the case, why she didn't just say that? Oh, when Martell was on live with Dr. Heavenly, he was questioning your paternity.
And that's not what Martell said at all. At all. He never says anything about the paternity of that baby. He just said Mel cheated, and Miss Wanda took that and basically was like,
what?
Oh, yes, Martell never said anything like that.
You know, I was wondering why she never
messy and stupid as hell.
I was wondering why she never brought it up in the argument. Oh, it was Martell that said it. Martell was the one questioning it.
Mm-hmm.
She only said it in the confessional. Because he didn't say that.
He didn't say it.
And when he said, I remember, so he always said that she cheated, but that was after the marriage was over.
Right.
That was when they were separated.
Right.
Way after Sugar Mama.
Right.
Wow.
You know, Miss Wanda be out here being messy. So then as she's looking for the, video, Tisha jumps in between Mel and Miss Wanda, and she doesn't want anyone jumping on her mama, while basically Marceau is telling her she needs to stay the hell out of it. So then Tisha feels Destiny should have had security. When it ain't tricking when you got it.
Yo, you're a dick. You're an asshole.
I want it. I got it. I want it. I got it. I like it.
Yo, I can't deal with this chick.
So pulls Tisha to the side again and says, if something happens to you, I go to jail. Our family is ruined. He tells her he doesn't care what's going on over there, and it's his job to protect her, and he'll basically go deal with the Wanda situation. So then Marceau said he's worried because Tisha and Martell were actually standing between Wanda and Mel, and he also knows that Martell doesn't have the best history of remaining in control.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand where Marceau was
coming. He feels the need to interject, yeah.
Right. So he knows, however, he got to go step in. So
unfortunately, that made shit worse.
Right. So Miss Wanda gets pulled inside the Madani store, and she's in there going off, and she says she ain't say anything about her kids. She questioned who her baby daddy was, and then says, because Sugar Mama looks like that other man. But you ain't talk about the kids. And then basically says she said what she said.
Looks like Mel and Miss Van are ready to go. Miss Wanda, she's still on 10, talking about shutting her narrow ass down. And she said that she didn't say anything about her children. She just told her she didn't find her baby daddy. And that Martell needs a blood test.
I have Maurice trying to get Miss Wanda to calm down. And basically explains that this really doesn't matter. Miss
Wanda looked like she could play football.
Right.
The way she was ducking and dodging Maurice.
Okay.
He was like, she's slipperier than I thought. Like, hell. She was trying to slip right through them fingers.
Look, as Mel said, she was definitely giving other side of the tracks.
Martell said that.
Oh.
He said that he was like that he was trying to calm Melody down, but he was like, she about it. He was like, they're basically, so was Miss Wanda, but she's from the other side of the tracks. It's to be expected.
Mm.
She's gonna have a problem with that other side of the track shit.
Right. So basically, as Maurice is trying to keep her from getting outside, Tisha is outside defending her mama and her antics. And saying that she didn't say anything about the kids, and Marceau was actually agreeing with the BS. And this is probably the first time this season I've been disappointed in Marceau, because you are always a man with sense, and you know who your mother-in-law is. So why are we even gonna sit here and co-sign this bullshit? But okay. Right. So then So then I guess Tisha breaks down and explains what's going on. And obviously, as we know, the real issue is that Mel is upset because I guess she cheated, or not that she cheated, but that it's out here that she cheated, and that people are saying potentially Martell is not the father of Sugar Mama. Now, again, where this came from, I don't know. I'm just telling y'all what Miss Wanda is out here repeating. So, and Mel says Tisha wants to go low, and Mel can go to hell.
Right? Well, she was like, I can go to hell.
I said,
you want to go low? I can go to hell. I said,
So, and then she talks about how she can share more of what her daddy said. I said, this is just getting real bad. We usually don't see Mel go to this level. At least I'm not used to seeing her.
Not after her healing process.
Right. Yeah, they basically all agree that it is what it is at this point. Then Miss Wanda gets out and gets loose. And it really was like a football game. And once she was on a run and she was going for it and she was running for it and hit her with the mollywop. But I guess she missed. I don't know. She touched her, or maybe they.
Apparently, Miss Van pushed Melody out the way.
Oh, okay. Look at Mama Bear. Love that. And I know Miss Van is like, I wasn't out. Did not come today to be out here fighting. But okay. So.
But they already know what it is when they pull up to where Miss Wanda, Tisha.
That's true.
And Destiny gonna be.
So then production gets to her and they separate them and Tisha is astonished. She's like, Mama, are you really out here trying to fight somebody with your old ass? Yes.
I'm not dead.
Tisha, you know who your mama is. Absolutely she did. So Miss Wanda's hollering about how she said what she said. Okay. Destiny is upset and says that they made a mockery of her event. Not that Miss Wanda made a mockery, but that Mel made a mockery of her event. And, Mel was like, what you say, bitch? And she was like, I said, and Mel was like, bye, girl, bye.
I feel like Mel was really trying to say like your little baby ass again or whatever the fuck. But she was like, I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to go there with you, boo.
And then I thought we weren't saying girl. I said, Destiny, go back in the store.
Go back inside, basically.
Go back in the store.
But you know what? I feel like all this drama actually brought her and Stormi closer.
Right.
Because they was together just watching all the bullshit.
Like, this is too much. This is so intense.
I was like, okay, well, at least it brought them together. She ain't waste $2,000.
So we think. So then Destiny is
so upset. It better be.
I'm sorry. So then Tisha is trying to calm her mama down. And she's like, do you need some water, mama? Can I? Because you real. And I'm like, again, I understand you checking up on her, making sure she good, but she the one running around here trying to fight women half her age. So Martell and Marceau are arguing about the situation as a whole. And Marceau just feels everybody has families. And if people don't like basically shit being talked about, whoever, then they shouldn't talk, period. And I was like, okay, Marceau. Martell disagrees completely. And, and when Martell tries to walk away and kind of wave off Marceau then pops off and it's like, you gonna hear what I have to say. And he goes to grab Martell and then shit goes left. And then you got people scuffling and trying to separate them. Maurice done picked up damn Marceau and then took him around the whole, literally picked him up. Maurice is a strong mother.
First of all, I didn't realize, okay, so we see Martell, like, we know he works out, he's like muscular and stuff like that. When production was trying to hold Marceau back, I was like, okay, Marceau is a strong motherfucker. Yeah. And yes, so was Maurice. I was like, okay.
Well, they stay in the gym.
I thought it was only Martell. I didn't know it was like all of them. Girl.
And Maurice likes to do a lot of working out. So.
Now, you know what? If that working out includes like lifting, Kimmy, that's totally different. That's working out.
You stupid.
That's exercise.
Maurice basically is just saying that, actually Miss Wanda is at this point is in Marceau's face trying to calm him down. And he's like, get away from me. Stop touching me. And he's like, nothing can be more annoying when you're upset and somebody's telling you to relax and you just want them to get the hell out your face. And I can completely understand where he was coming from. And then Maurice basically talks about how people need to understand and respect when people set boundaries and, say enough is enough and this is off limits. Destiny puts Martell in the car with Mel so he can't go back after Marceau. And then Stormi goes to get a plate off of Miss Wanda's food. I'm sorry. And says that she's the only person she knows that can cut somebody out and then serve them some chicken.
Basically. I had to take my ass home and take a nap. Like, I'm too pissed off for this shit.
Right. I'm sure everybody left that joint feeling drained.
You know what though? I know Miss Wanda talk a lot of shit, but she probably really is like
about that life.
Yeah, she probably about that life. The fact and you know what gave it to me, what really made me really see that was when Stormi pointed out the fact that
you just cussed somebody out and now you serving.
And now you over here serving the plate. Like
it was
you.
Right.
Like,
yeah. I just went around the corner, whooped the bitch ass. I'm back. What can I get on you?
Because before I felt like she was just talking shit, like, oh, I'll beat a young bitch ass, whatever. But she really was just over here turned up as fuck, and now you over here making your money trying to serve this plate. Like most bitches would be, you know what? I need to go home. I need to relax. I need to chill out. No, Miss Wanda was like basically like it would have been like it would have been an ass whooping, but now I'm over here trying to make this money. Like I believe she really about that life. She from the other side of the tracks. I don't even think it's an insult anymore at this point. Like that's what it is.
She said, I'm about it. You about it. Well, thank you guys. So much for tuning in to another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville season 5, episode 5. Oh, and by the way, guys, just a little tea for you. So if you guys did not know, I can't believe I forgot to say this earlier, but if you guys did not know, apparently, I guess Miss Sheree is going to possibly get another season on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Of course she is. She has a story.
She will be returning with none other than, of course, Martell Holt by her side. So yeah, I guess they're gonna continue to run with this narrative that they're like a real life couple. And I guess that we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, Ariane Coleslaw Curry is very upset by this, and she actually decided to release her phone records and show us that Martell has been blowing her up, which is funny because I'm like, y'all have a whole child. So you can't try to use that as like he wants me. But then she said that as soon as he left the chateau of Sheree, he was over at her house. And as I was telling Nels was like,
how was that a flex? Exactly.
I don't know.
You're sharing juices is what you're doing.
I don't know. Drop down in the comments. Tell us what y'all think. Do y'all think this relationship is actually legitimate and real? Or do you still think he's still dipping his sauce in the side, side sauce?
As a parent, I would never want to raise a side chick. Like you're okay being a side chick. Like, is this what I've done? Like, is this what I did as a parent?
You're terrible. All right, y'all. But yes, so thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not already, hit that like button.
You comment.
Subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
And we will catch y'all next week to see how this resolves and see how they're going to come back from this. Because I don't see how everybody be hunky-dory and yeah. But I'm sure they will because this is what we do. It's Love and Marriage Huntsville. Anyway. All right, guys. Y'all have a great week and we love you. Have a good night.
Good night.